Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today I'm going to be answering some questions that I've been getting from my students and also people I import stuff from China. Okay, so one of the major questions I get is the case of shipping fee payment. That's where the problem, if you're into importation, or if you're into main importation or pre-order importation, you would understand this kind of situation. It always comes up when it's time for your customers to pay shipping fee. There's always an argument on why am I paying this much, why am I getting to pay this when I got the product for this price, like why is the shipping fee more expensive than what I actually paid for that product. So today I'm going to be addressing that issue for you guys. So before we go into the video, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, turn on your post notification, subscribe, and also share to whosoever you think would find value in this video, and let's get right into it. Okay, so one of the major problems you would face as an importer is, especially when you do pre-order or when you buy for end users or wholesalers to resell. The major problem you're going to face is the case of shipping fee payment. In Nigeria, unfortunately, the naira fluctuates and the exchange rate for dollar increases every day. Like dollar increases every day, so we are faced with a problem where we pay more for shipment than what's in most cases what we actually pay for the product. Okay, so in a case whereby you get an accessory, let's say for the girls, let's say you get lash extensions from China for as low as, let's say, 500 or 700, and you buy up to like 10-50 pieces of it. I'm not sure it's going to be more than 1 kg because lash extensions are very lightweight and they don't weigh much. But now with the present exchange rate for dollar, you're going to pay not less than 12,000 naira to ship it. So I'm going to explain the reason for this whole scenario that I just created. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to explain is shipping rate and the shipping fee. Okay, every shipping company have their own shipping rate at which they charge per kg, and the minimum kilogram they ship is 1 kg for all shipping companies, as far as I know. But they all have their own shipping rate that they charge you per kg. Okay, so I think Sky Cargo, the one I am familiar with, Sky Cargo, their shipping rate as of today is $5.2 per kg. Okay, it might be different from other shipping company. I have heard some take up to like $6.5 per kg, but the one I'm sure of and the one I'm telling you about is the one of Sky Cargo, which is $5.2 per kg. Okay, so that's their shipping rate. Like I said, each company have their own shipping rate that they charge you. Okay, so we know that the ports are like the entry point for goods to come into any country, and in Nigeria, unfortunately, I don't think we have any ship that's operating transporting goods to and through this country. Most of all the shipping cargoes and all the ships that they use to bring in goods to Nigeria are all owned by foreign companies. Okay, so most of these foreigners, they deal with dollars. That's why we have to pay. If you pay attention, they calculate your shipping fee per dollar because these shipping companies are not Nigerian owned. They are not Nigerian based. They are owned by foreign companies, and so they charge you in dollars. Okay, so in a case whereby dollar increases in a country like Nigeria, you tend to pay more because they are going to charge you equivalent of the dollar rate as at when you're making payment. For example, I just said the shipping rate for Sky Cargo is $5.2, and now the shipping fee you're going to pay, the shipping rate doesn't change, it still remains 5.2 till today. But the rise and fall of the dollar in our country has made it more expensive for us, because now we are paying more naira to get the equivalent of the dollar rate, the dollar that they're asking for. I don't know if you understand. So now, in a case where you're paying $1 before for shipping fee, for example, you're paying $1 per kg for shipping fee, and then the dollar rate, let's say dollar is like $1 is 700 naira, you're paying 700 for shipping. That's your shipping fee. When the dollar increases to like 1.5, you're paying 1.5 for that same $1. You get, like, the shipping rate is fixed. In some cases it hardly changes, but like you're spending more because you're paying the equivalent of that dollar rate in your own currency. So if $1 is 1,600 naira, you're paying the equivalent of that in your currency as your shipping fee. So if you're supposed to pay $5 for 1 kg worth of goods, and dollar rate in your country is 1,000 naira, you're paying 5,000 naira for that as your shipping fee for that product or for those goods you're buying. So if at any point dollar falls to like 800 naira, you're paying less. If it increases to 2,000, you're paying 10,000 naira for that same $5 rate that the shipping company has given to you. So that's where some customers, some end users, some wholesalers, they get it wrong. Like, they always be like, oh, why am I paying more? Why am I doing this? Why is it expensive to ship? Well, it's the fluctuation of the dollar rate in our country, especially in Nigeria. Okay, so whenever you're buying goods from an importer, whenever you want to order stuff, let's say you don't want the stress of buying or importing goods from whatever country by yourself, and you want to pay someone to do it for you, someone like, for example, me, don't feel cheated when they tell you your shipping fee. Like, don't feel like they're trying to extort you. Don't think they're trying to extort you. Just always be informed. Always keep have it at the back of your mind that even if they tell you the shipping fee, okay, is going to cost you 8,000 naira to ship this from China to Lagos, it's bound to change. So just have it at the back of your mind that that price could change. It's either it might be lesser or you can be paying more, depends on the exchange rate at that time. Okay, so maybe they estimated 8,000 naira for you as at when dollar is 1,200, and maybe at the time of receiving the goods, dollar increases to 2,000. The shipping company is going to charge you at that rate. They're not going to charge you at the rate when you bought it. They're going to charge you at that present rate when you're coming to pick up that goods. You get? So don't feel like anyone is trying to extort you when they tell you, oh, you're paying 8,000 naira as your shipping fee, and then as at when your goods arrive, they tell you you're paying 16,000. Don't, just be informed. Just go online, check the rate at which dollar is as at when you made the order and when your goods arrived. Okay, that's the only way you can make sense out of it. So I just wanted to put this out there for those of you that are struggling, or those of you that might have abandoned your goods at the warehouse or something like that. It's not anyone's fault. It's not the shipping company's fault. It's not your agent's fault. It's not even your vendor or your supplier's fault. It's just the economy. So I just wanted to make that clear for all those that have been struggling with payment of shipping fee and all that. Okay, I hope I've been able to simplify this as much as possible. If you have any questions, please leave it in the description box, in the comment section, and also give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.